What's up, people? My name is Suave Gonzalez. I'm originally from the South Bronx. I'm in Philadelphia. Been in Philadelphia. I'm a street artist. But before I got into the arts, I was into the drug game, heavy. And that led me to prison for 31 and a half years. A real life situation that inspired me. The day my mother died. Because my mother believed, before I believed it, that I was coming home. She always told me, "You coming home, you coming home." But she never lived to see it. So the day she died, I started believing like I'm coming home. I didn't know how I was gonna come home, but I knew I was coming home. And she inspired me to be the best. Like, she always told me, "Yo, don't stop. Use your talent. Your ignorance puts you in jail, and your talent will get you out of jail." And I believed that. I didn't believe it at first, but I believed that. You know, like, I'm one of the few artists that managed to be included in international art shows from the prison. You know, even though I was in a 6x12 prison cell, my work was being exhibited in different galleries and museums across the country. You know, and that alone tell me like, yo, you got something. You could do something with this if you get out. And that's what I did. I believe in myself 100%. I don't care who's the artist. I don't care if you got more experience than me in painting. When it comes to this, I bet on me. I bank on me. I believe on me. And I ain't never gonna let nobody, I don't care who it is, tell me otherwise. If I believe I could do it, I'ma do it. And I don't need much. And I always tell people, guess what? When I was home hustling, I went in the corners and stood in them corners for 12, 15 hours a day hustling. And that was my hustle, selling narcotics. And now that I'm doing art, my hustle is art. I got the same mentality that I had when I was in the streets. It's the same mentality in the art game. The only difference, I'm pumping out art. Never give up. Keep painting. Paint what you want to paint. Paint what you feel. Don't paint what people want you to paint. I was told you would never get in the galleries. You would never get to the top galleries to sell your work. Today, I'm signed to a top gallery that's selling my work. You know, what I was selling in the prison for $50, I'm selling in the galleries now for thousands of dollars. You know, so it's a testament that when you don't give up, you can go places. You can go places. Never let somebody else tell your narrative. You know, if you're a singer and somebody tell you can't sing, just sing. If you're a painter, let your work speak for himself. You know, I paint, I sleep, I eat, and everything is paint around me. I paint, that's my profession, that's what I do. You know, if I got a message, I don't have to go out and scream, and I paint it and let people judge for themselves. Never give up, because when you give up, you quit. I was serving life without parole, 10 to 20, 5.5 to 10, 1.5 to 2. I was supposed to die in prison. And I painted my way out of prison. Nobody in the country, in the artist community, has painted 52 murals from behind walls. Myself and 17 other lifers managed to do that from one of the worst prisons in the state of Pennsylvania. I don't have to look towards these other artists for inspiration. I find inspiration in my own environment, my own people. That's why I consider myself a street artist. Because as a street artist, I can just paint whatever I want to paint, and it is what it is. You know, that's what street art is. Bringing it straight to the people, being bold, big pictures, big images, letters, and not having to worry about what the curators say about your artwork. The Mad Artist Chunky Poppy Instagram, you can find a lot of my work. If you go to Morton Contemporary Gallery, you can find my work there. You can find my work on Suave Gonzalez Facebook. You can Google my name and my work will pop up. You know, I've been painting for over 20 years now. I've been doing murals for the city for over 17 years now. You know, teaching art wherever I could. And just Google Suave Gonzalez and you will see some of my pieces. You know, my latest show was the Hampton Art Show. I was included in that. And for those that don't know, the Hampton Art Show was a very exclusive show. You know, invites only. And I was, you know, fortunate to get there. And stay tuned because there's more art coming. There's more art coming. And if you don't think that artists could change the world, look at the protests and everything that's going on today. You know, art is social justice. You know, but the overall message to this is you don't want to end up in prison to discover your talent. You can discover your talent now while you're out.